So next comes the immutable variables. Immutable variables are like constant values. Once these variables are set inside a constructor, the values cannot be changed afterwards. If we look at our example code here, we are declaring an address type immutable variable called myAddress, and then assigning the message dot sender value to it, which means whatever the address is being used to deploy the smart contract is set in this variable. And then we have a uint 256 variable called myuint. Here we are storing the value of myuint, which would be passed while deploying the smart contract. So let's try it out on Remix IDE. We have our smart contract here now. We can compile it and then deploy it. So you can see, since we have a constructor involved here which also needs a variable called myuint, we'll pass in a random value, let's say 90, and then we'll deploy it using that. So we'll see that the value of my address should be the value of the address that deployed this contract, which is 5B DC4, and we have that value here. So this worked correctly, and we also passed in a value of 90. So my uint should have the value of 90. So this has also worked correctly. So now let me show you what happens if we try to modify the value of my uint just for the sake of it, because we know we cannot because we know we cannot modify it, but just for the sake of it, if I do, and let's say I'm already getting this red line here, so it's already showing me error. But let's see if we compile it, and we are getting some error, so we won't be able to modify this value.